Roasted Entertainment here talking about Comic Con. First thing, let's jump
Well,
in.
we're gonna be just quick disclaimer. We're gonna be talking about the stuff that's important to us. We're not gonna be covering everything. Just talking about the stuff that's most important to us. And well, we can't obviously squeeze everything into a 15-minute video, but we're gonna do our best to talk about, like I said, what's important to us, guys. So let's get right into that, Elias.
Let's jump into the Wonder Woman costume reveal. I like it. It's darker, which I like. It's a bit more realistic. She's not dressed totally like ridiculously. So it looks kind of armory. It looks like if she were some female gladiator lady. I guess that's sort of what she'd be
Yeah.
wearing. She has her sword. She has her iconic lasso. So
Yeah,
there are a
I'm
few
not
things though.
too excited about the Wonder Woman costume. Just didn't scream Wonder Woman to me. It didn't. I don't know. The high heels was stupid. I think that's
Yeah,
really not practical at all.
yeah,
But yeah. I mean, I guess it looks functional. I mean, they definitely could have made it worse.
yeah,
So
yeah. Next
now
thing was Batman v Superman. Actually, they released a trailer
it
there.
got leaked, and it was pretty much just Batman, glowing eyes, and Superman, and then the bat symbol. So yeah,
Yeah,
the glowing eyes.
glowing cut off guys. The white eyes, I think, are a bit of a callback to the original comic. This is partially based off of, called The Dark Knight Returns, in which you cannot see at all Batman's eyes below these white glowing eyes that he uses.
Which I don't know how to feel about that. The suit, the eyes, and the whole look of Batman, I feel like is departing way off of the Nolan series Batman, and I really love the Nolan series. I love the Batman suit, and I love the way they portrayed Batman. Um,
Oh yeah, but like,
Ultra realistic, and I just really liked it. And I feel like this is just really separating itself from that too much almost. It's obviously got to separate itself a little bit. I do understand this isn't the same series, but it gets to a point where it's just too much. You're separating it too much almost where it's going to be a
like,
completely different thing.
well, remember this one in this teaser trailer is a secondary costume. Oh, I guess you could
I
say
would hope
costume. It's
so.
a movie.
I would
The
hope
primary
so.
one still
Which,
doesn't have white eyes, which you can still see.
okay.
This is little eyes, and
Yeah, so
we'll see if they're blackened out like
it just
Nolan's.
doesn't
But
make any sense. See, I know it's supposed to be the secondary costume, but it doesn't make any sense why they'd show the secondary costume in the first teaser trailer.
well, it's not for everybody though. But
Yeah.
yeah, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Some of these people don't.
So, yeah, overall, I did, Superman Man of Steel. I definitely didn't dislike the movie. I thought it was a pretty decent movie. Even good, I'd go on to say. So, if they portray Superman in the same way and, that goes over well, like it did in Man of Steel, I'll be content with that.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see how they do Batman and how they do Wonder Woman. We were talking about that earlier. Yeah.
Well, and in other news, The Last of Us had a bit of a panel there, and the people producing it actually talked about it, and people who they might cast, and one of the names dropped was Massey Williams, which is actually an actress from Game of Thrones, which plays a young character who is she's not lone, but she's darker. She carries a sword. If you watch the show, you'll know who she is. But if you don't, look up Massey Williams, and I've watched a bit of the show, and she's actually very good. But we'll see
Yeah.
how
I'm
good she
hoping
is
that's a good
as
movie, The Last of
this
Us,
character.
because I definitely do want to watch it.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. Anything else you want to?
Oh yeah, they
Okay.
they announced Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, they didn't. Well,
No.
they didn't. Well, they didn't announce it, but there was a spill out of whoever was talking at the panel at the time. And Guardians of the Galaxy is getting a second sequel, and then
You
they.
mean a sequel?
Oh, actually, yes, you're correct. A sequel, and it's actually been announced formally this time that it will be released July 28th, 2017, which is far, but good enough time.
Yeah, may I say something? I feel like Marvel is overdoing it with the, hey, this movie's not out yet, but we're gonna tell you when the exact day that the sequel's coming out. So I feel like they're doing that too much. I don't need to know when Guardians 2 is coming out. to be quite honest, with you guys, I'm not that excited for Guardians.
I-
But that's a whole other topic for another time.
But
I
I
will
don't-
watch it
I don't know that
because
anyone is though.
Elias will make me watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is getting out of hand with Marvel just announcing release because this is not the first time. I mean, we know that Captain America 3 is coming out on the same
what was
day.
that? May 6th, 2016.
And didn't we know that before Captain America 2 came out?
Yeah.
Which was a really good movie. If you have not seen Captain America 2, go on. Very good movie.
Yeah.
Initially, I had some mixed feelings, but then after I let it sink in, I'm like, that was very good. Although I really loved the first movie, so
Yeah.
I can't say it was better. Although most people think it was better.
Yeah, but Marvel is doing a lot of Guardians of the Galaxy stuff.
Yeah.
So much so, it's getting a show next year. No set date yet.
Animated.
Yeah.
Do not mislead people. This is not a live action Guardians of the Galaxy show.
Oh, that'd be interesting. But as far as I know, it's not supposed to be in the continuity of the
Movie and the cinematic universe.
of the movie. It's like,
I would hope not,
yeah,
because I would like to keep the cinematic universe in the live action and not be like, this is an animated series in this universe. This is our live action, Agents of Shield series.
Yeah, and that tell like some of the other people that actually watch it that are adults are like, now this franchise that you may love is a kids thing.
Yeah. How about
So,
no? So
yeah.
yes, I'm very glad that this is most likely going to be in its own universe.
Yeah, because like I let it in a little while, and I was like, I think I might watch this because they did a few cameos in the Ultimate Spider-Man, which is a show I liked and watched a little bit a while ago, and I'm pretty hyped. It's a pretty new franchise, generally speaking. The new team that they're sort of bringing in this movie was shown in the 2008 comic, which, looking at Batman, is 75 years. It's a very short lifetime to be alive, and sort of in this Marvel comic movie stuff.
I guess so. Yeah. You want
And
next topic?
further news, actually still WB, or actually WB, Godzilla 2 is getting released 2016. They're probably gonna shift around the specific date based on production or whatever else.
I'm gonna go ahead and say something right now. I did not watch Godzilla, so Elias, you are gonna have to talk about this one.
Well, I feel certain ways about Godzilla. It's very good. The marketing was misleading, putting lots of Breaking Bad's Bryan Cranston in the trailers when he was in the earlier section of the movie. Then it shifts over to another main character.
Breaking Bad, an amazing show. We're actually just watching more of it. I've watched the whole series like twice.
Yeah, it's pretty good so far.
Bryan Cranston can market things,
Yes, you can.
so doesn't surprise me there. But how do you feel about the second movie? Like, do you feel like you're excited for it? or-
Yes, a bit. Hesitantly because they I can't say they nailed this first one, but it worked. There were some
I still gotta watch it.
there was a lot of teases in it. And I was like, and let's just get to the monsters fighting. The human element was kind of weak, so let's see what another Godzilla movie will do.
I want to watch it, so we'll do that sometime, but before the second one comes out.
Yeah, so it's gonna have 3 monsters at least that they've announced. Not a monster based on Rodan, which is from the older movies. Mothra, which is like a giant moth, also from the older movies, and Ghidorah, which is a very much larger, actually pretty cool monster with 3 heads, and it's really BA in my opinion. But
The
we'll
moth
see.
one sounds scary.
Yeah,
I
we'll
don't
see
like
how-
giant moths. No, thank you.
Well, we'll see how it goes in the film.
We'll see.
Yeah.
In film.
In film.
In film, not phlegm. But other news. I don't know how to tablet.
Oh.
Sorry about that. Yeah, Elias, you're gonna have to
Oh, true.
give us 1 second, guys. Okay.
Did
We've
you have
got-
anything to add, actually?
No, I actually didn't.
Oh.
So we've got Walking Dead Season 5. The trailer came out, and I'm very excited. I'm really excited to see their journey to Washington, D.C., them get there, and apparently figure out this cure or whatever. And, we got to see that they're definitely not just getting killed on the spot, or half of them dying, or they're probably gonna get out of there pretty easily. And apparently, that other guy is coming with them from the actual camp, so that they got trapped at or whatever. But we know they're getting out of that, and we know they're on their way to DC. And I'm excited to see how that journey goes.
Yeah, definitely. This show has been nothing but good all seasons coming
So
up.
I'm a big fan of the series, and the trailer was it got me excited again for season 5. We also got to see kind of what was going on with Beth, and kind of confused as to far as where she is, but looks like Beth is in trouble. So we don't really know what's going on there. Can't say she's my favorite character, but she's also not my least favorite character. So we'll see what happens there. Hopefully she'll eventually regroup with the others, but not so sure about that. I will honestly wouldn't be surprised if they killed her off sometime this season. But that's another conversation for another time.
Yeah. Well, other little things. They released a little bit more of Star Wars Rebel stuff.
Oh yeah, so I think that was right before Comic-Con. The extended trailer came out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for Star Wars Rebels. I'm still kind of upset about them canceling Clone Wars for it. But you know, whatever. We're gonna get to see what went on between Episode 3 and 4. We're gonna get to see these Jedi's who we've never seen before. These Jedi's.
If they haven't really confirmed that yet.
Yeah, well, they are Jedi's, but I don't know if they're actual Jedi's. Apparently, Obi-Wan Kenobi is gonna have
a little bit in it.
Yeah, presence in it, so that'll be cool. And the Stormtroopers, the animation on the Stormtroopers is really weird to me. I want to go ahead and just put that on the record. Animation style is actually, it's like the Clone Wars, but it seems almost cheaper.
It's yeah, I understand.
To me and weaker. I don't know how to explain it, but hopefully it's a good show. Like I said, they showed us some Jedi action, some of the Stormtroopers, just kind of giving us an idea of what's going on. We do know Obi-Wan Kenobi is going to have a presence in it too. We did see a little bit of the villain, a little bit more of him, and I'm not so sure about him.
Yeah.
But anything else you want to add, Elias?
We'll see as this film continues.
Are you excited for Star Wars Rebels?
Yeah, only to a degree. I'm not too big into well, I am big into Star Wars, but as far as the other stuff,
Expanded Universe, which everything besides the actual movies, and Clone Wars is no longer canon. That didn't come out before Disney bought them.
Will Rebels be canon?
Yeah, Rebels will be canon. Clone Wars was canon. But everything that came out before Disney bought it, they're all the books and all the video games, if I'm not mistaken, they were this isn't canon anymore. And I was like, really?
Yeah.
Force Unleashed isn't canon anymore? Really? Yeah. Star-Lord?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I wasn't content about that. I never got into the Star Wars books or comics, but
yeah,
I'm sure some people did, and they were very disappointed by it not being canon. But we also did get Star Wars comic information. They're going to be releasing 3 separate comics on Star Wars. Leia, Darth Vader, and then a general Star Wars one. So I think they're going to be taking place in between episodes 4 and 5, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken on that.
Yeah.
But I'm not into comics, but I may actually read some of these. I might pick one, like the Darth Vader series, just because they do sound interesting. Darth Vader, Leia, and just a general Star Wars comic. It sounds interesting. I'd like to learn more about Darth Vader and what he did in between the movies.
Yeah, he doesn't need too much in the movies.
Yeah, so I would definitely like to learn more about that and just read into that. But how do you feel about that, Lars? Do you think you might read these comics?
Yeah, probably.
Cool.
But altogether, this year's Comic-Con was a good I'd give it a C. It was very good. It wasn't mind blowing, but if you were hype for a lot of these franchises, you got just what you wanted, just what you needed to sort of carry yourself over for that next trailer, next movie, next comic book that's gonna come out.
So, yeah, I kind of agree. So, just links in the description for everything we talked about. We did just talk about what we felt was relevant and most important to us. There obviously were some things we forgot, like the Simpsons and Family Guy crossover, which I saw a little bit of in it. Something, I guess, kind of promising that Homer and Peter fight was kind of humorous. But we'll see how that goes.
Yeah,
so, we'll talk to you guys later. Like I said, Elias will try and put links in the description. So, yeah, talk to you guys later. Peace.
Broseph.